Recently, a confirmation student told me a troubling story. A classmate at school saw his confirmation handbook and asked him, "What does FLC stand for?" And this confirmand said, "Oh, that's my church. I go to the Fun Lutheran Church." Fun. Needless to say, it was right then and there that I knew I had some work to do. So I started thinking about, why would a child say that about their church? Why? At first, I blame myself. But then I started to think about all these other adults in our congregation who are, well, they're modeling fun behavior. I've said it for years, faith is caught more than it's taught. And I think I may have stumbled upon an event we do that may be spreading this contagious fun that our children are sharing with their classmates. You know what it is? The neighborhood meals that we do at the end of our time for thanks. Maybe you don't even know, but every fall we spend about a month asking our members to consider their financial generosity. That's not fun.
Are you serious? That's when we get to talk about all the great things our money does and how it feels to give generously.
Whatever. Anyway, you're right, I know, but it's not fun. Anyway, that whole month, which of course everybody knows this, it's supposed to feel awkward and guilty and completely unfun. That month ends with a celebration that it's finally over.
That is not what it's for.
Right. Sorry, we say the meal is a time for fellowship and celebration over our generosity. But let's be clear, it is a church activity. So fun it is not. Anyway, there's a few people I know who hosted these neighborhood meals last year, and some others who bravely attended such a meal. And since I know this whole thing's coming up in the next 6 weeks, I wanted to nip this fun bloom in the bud. So I talked with a couple of them. Jody, thanks for sitting down with me. If you wouldn't mind, I'd appreciate if you'd please share with us some specifics about how not fun the meal was that you hosted here. Now, first of all, you had something like 7 or 8?
Yes.
Members of First Lutheran who live relatively close by. It's my understanding you sent a letter to them with an invitation and then called them as a follow-up. Is that how it went?
I remember calling.
Okay, all right. How many times did people hang up on you out of disgust that you were asking them over?
No, I didn't get any hang-ups. No.
No hang-ups at all?
They picked up the phone and talked to me.
So the inviting process went okay?
It was painless.
Oh. Okay. Well, but as a host, how long did it take before you felt judged about how you decorate your home? I think it's beautiful here.
Oh, thank you.
But was it right away? Was it 10 to 15 minutes? What do you think?
I did not feel any judging.
No judging at all?
No judging, no.
You're sure?
Everyone was quite nice.
Oh. Interesting. So polite people.
Yes, I had the polite people.
Okay. So after they all left, and I'm sure you couldn't wait to get them out of your house, anyway, what items did you find were missing from your home? How many things got stolen?
I think 0. 0 things.
0 things?
Yes.
Everything was still here?
As far as I've noticed so far, yeah.
Okay. Would you do this again for any reason other than me guilting you into it again?
I would be happy to do it again. It was fun.
Oh.
You're not supposed to say that.
Well, you can say whatever you want. So, I was right. Jody was part of the fun problem. She hosted in such a way as to make her guests feel comfortable and maybe even enjoy themselves at a church thing of all places. But maybe others didn't feel the same. So I talked with some people who simply attended a neighborhood meal at the end of our time for thanks to see what they thought. Mark.
Yes.
Thanks for sitting down with me to return to memories about what I'm sure was an awkward day.
Yes, yes.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm glad to be here to get it off my chest.
Okay, good. So, well, that's what I'm here to find out is what it is and maybe, how maybe it wasn't very fun. First of all, how far did you have to travel to get to your neighborhood meal? Was it
Whoa,
a couple,
gosh.
10, 20, 30 miles? What was it?
No, it was less than 2 miles, probably. I'd
Also, it was
say.
pretty close by.
Yeah, we almost walked there, but we didn't. We drove the car.
Oh, so it was convenient.
So,
Okay.
yeah, it was.
But it was pretty hard to find it?
Yeah, it was. Yeah, I was right in Onalaska, right down the street from the church. I mean, who knew it was so easy to find? I thought it'd be much harder.
Oh, so it was kind of easy to find.
It was, actually.
Convenient.
Yeah. Good thing my wife was along.
Oh, yeah.
Otherwise, I would have never found it.
Was it hard to park your vehicle?
No, it parks pretty easy. It has its own self-parallel parking thing
Oh,
in there, so
Okay,
it
all
works
right.
pretty good.
Okay. You're being funny, I can tell.
Oh,
Mm-hmm. Okay. Fun person.
okay.
Did I'm wondering about your hosts. Did they have any animals that maybe threatened you or made you feel threatened? And at what point did you know that you were in danger? Was it right away, or is that what made you finally leave?
Well, they did have a couple of animals. It was a daughter and a son.
Oh,
Yes.
and at what point did you feel that you were in danger?
When we started to eat, yes, I thought maybe we weren't going to have enough to eat because they were really hungry,
Oh,
taking large portions.
oh,
But
okay.
we did get enough to eat. So
Okay, so most of the people you were with are people maybe you didn't know very well before.
that's right. Yeah.
Maybe by face but not by name.
Hmm.
All you have in common is that you go to the same church. So, how long was the longest awkward silence that your group experienced?
Well, the longest awkward silence was when we first walked in the door, and we didn't know which way the dining room table was.
So, like 10 minutes, 15 minutes?
Yeah, 10 or 15 seconds probably.
Oh.
Closer to that.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, this whole thing doesn't actually sound that bad.
Well, they were so gracious and so nice when we walked in the house that it actually made us feel very awkward. I mean,
Huh.
yeah, we tried to return that graciousness, and I don't think we did.
Oh,
But,
wow.
we tried anyway.
They told me they had a fun time with you being there.
Oh gosh, they're just being nice, I think.
Good to know. Good to know, thanks.
Yeah.
I was starting to sense a pattern. But Jody and Mark, I've known them to be fun people in the past, so I thought maybe there was still hope. With a member of our vision and leadership team, Jen Wiesjohn. She should know better than to be spreading this fun around the church. It is a church, after all. So I sat down and talked with her as well. Jen, thanks for talking with me today.
You're welcome.
You attended a neighborhood meal with your children, I believe, is that right?
Yes, I did.
How long did it take for you to realize that they weren't really welcome at your host's home?
Actually, they had toys waiting for my kids when we arrived to play with.
Oh. So they were welcome.
Very welcome, yes.
Were they kind of mean to your children, though?
Not at all. Even gave them extra snacks and candy at the end.
How bad was the food? Like, on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being the meat is too dry and 10 being lutefisk.
Terry did a great job at cooking the lasagna. It was delicious.
Your kids even ate it?
had second helpings.
Oh. Okay, well, we all know this neighborhood meal comes at the end of a month-long stewardship emphasis. When we ask ourselves, how much is God calling me to give? We encourage each other to take a step up in our giving. So at this celebration meal, this neighborhood meal, was it during appetizers or after dessert when each family then shared how much exactly they intend to give? Like, how much detail did you go into?
Yeah, that didn't happen at all.
Oh. So, like, what did you talk about? What was it like?
We shared stories about growing up in Onalaska, how we knew each other, how much we enjoy coming to First.
Sounds like it was fun.
It was very fun.
Okay, thanks. So, I think these last few minutes have proven that the neighborhood meals are indeed a source for this fun thing that's going around about our church. Soon, some of you will be asked to host one of these meals. Please say yes. And all of you will be asked to say yes to an invitation to one of these meals over the weekend of November 11th, 12th, and 13th. That's a Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. The specifics will be offered by your host as to what date and time is happening in your neighborhood. What I'm asking you to do after saying yes to your neighborhood host is to really think about who you want this church to be. An awkward gathering of strangers who meet to worship every week for an hour and then don't think of each other or see each other the rest of the week? Or do you want this to be a place that is described by our own children as fun? It's up to you. But just remember, when you join a small group and really get to know and be known by others, when you experience the joy of generosity, when you show up at one of these meals and laugh or smile, a child sees you. Our children hear you. They might think you're having fun at church. Think about that. Okay? Thanks.